Did you know that the deadliest animal in the world isn't a shark or a lion? It's something much, much smaller, something you've probably swatted away countless times. That's right, it's the mosquito. These tiny insects are responsible for millions of deaths every year, not because of their bite, but because of the diseases they carry. Today, we're diving deep into the world of mosquito-borne illnesses to understand what makes these buzzing pests so dangerous. Let's start with a big one, dengue fever. If you've ever had it, you know it's no joke. People often call it breakbone fever for a reason. It hits you with a sudden high fever, a pounding headache that feels like your head is in a vice, and excruciating pain in your joints and muscles. In severe cases, dengue can lead to a more dangerous condition called dengue hemorrhagic fever, which can cause bleeding from your nose and gums and can be life-threatening. The scary part? The Aedes aegypti mosquito that spreads dengue is most active during the day, so you're at risk even when the sun is out. Next up is malaria, a disease that has plagued humanity for centuries. Malaria is caused by a tiny parasite that the Anopheles mosquito injects into your bloodstream. Once inside, these parasites travel to your liver, multiply, and then invade your red blood cells. This leads to the classic symptoms: recurring cycles of high fever, bone-chilling cold, and drenching sweats. Over time, malaria can cause severe anemia and damage your vital organs. While there are effective treatments, malaria still claims hundreds of thousands of lives each year, mostly children in sub-Saharan Africa. It's a global health crisis that we're still fighting. Have you heard of the Zika virus? It gained a lot of media attention a few years ago, and for a very serious reason. For most people, Zika causes only mild symptoms, like a low-grade fever, a rash, and some joint pain. Many people don't even realize they're infected. The real danger of Zika is for pregnant women. If a pregnant woman gets infected, the virus can be passed to her baby, potentially causing severe birth defects, most notably microcephaly, where the baby is born with an abnormally small head and incomplete brain development. This devastating consequence is why Zika became a major public health emergency. Then there's chikungunya. The name itself comes from an African language and means to become contorted, which perfectly describes the intense joint pain it causes. Similar to dengue, it starts with a sudden fever and a rash, but the hallmark of chikungunya is the debilitating pain in the joints, especially in the hands, wrists, and ankles. This pain can be so severe that it's difficult to move, and for some people, it can linger for months or even years after the initial infection has cleared. It's another illness spread by the same Aedes mosquitoes that carry dengue and Zika, making them a triple threat. Now let's talk about something even more frightening: Japanese encephalitis. This is a viral infection that directly affects the brain. While most infections are mild or have no symptoms at all, about 1 in 250 cases develops into a severe illness. Symptoms include high fever, headache, neck stiffness, and confusion. It can progress to seizures, paralysis, and coma. Sadly, up to a third of people who develop severe Japanese encephalitis do not survive, and many who do are left with permanent neurological or psychiatric problems. It's most common in rural and agricultural areas in Asia, and vaccination is the best way to protect against it. Finally, we have yellow fever. This disease gets its name from one of its most prominent symptoms: jaundice, where the skin and eyes turn yellow due to liver damage. The initial phase includes fever, chills, headache, and muscle aches. While many people recover after this, about 15% enter a second, more toxic phase. In this phase, the fever returns, and the person can develop jaundice, abdominal pain, and bleeding from the mouth, nose, eyes, and stomach. Half of the patients who enter the toxic phase die within a week or two. Thankfully, there is a highly effective vaccine for yellow fever, which is why it's not as widespread as it once was, but it remains a serious risk in parts of Africa and South America. So what can we do? The best defense is a good offense. This means preventing mosquito bites in the first place. Use insect repellent, wear long sleeves and pants, sleep under mosquito nets, and get rid of standing water around your home where mosquitoes can breed. Even a small bottle cap filled with water can become a nursery for dozens of mosquitoes. Understanding these diseases is the first step toward protecting yourself and your family. Stay safe, stay informed, and let's work together to fight the bite. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content that helps you stay healthy and aware.